What's good, YouTube? It's your man BG Tech Life, and today I got the Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 5 on deck. And also, the event just happened yesterday. Samsung is about to have the S24 lineup on deck, which includes the S24 Ultra. And I want to really stop something before it happens, so let's get into this one. Okay, YouTube, so I seen the event. I know most of y'all probably seen the event or some type of YouTube content about the Samsung Galaxy S24 Ultra. Very dope device, very expensive device, but a very dope device because the S23 Ultra is still a very dope device. Is that device with a little bit of changes in the camera, and at the same time, it's got a new titanium build, it's got a flat display, it's got a brighter display, so really, just refinement from year to year is what Samsung has been on. It's still one of the best slab of glass phones out in all the categories. So what I have here is the Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 5, a foldable. That goes from a phone, as you can see on the outside, a little convenience display, that folds out to a tablet. These are both Samsung devices. They both have Samsung One UI. They both have Snapdragon processors. Of course, the S24 Ultra are going to have the newer Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 processor. But these devices do not need to be compared, guys. I used the S23 Ultra. I used the Z Fold 5 this year. Very different devices. It's basically two different categories of devices. Now, I just don't want to see the comparisons anymore because I feel like you're doing yourself a disjustice when you're asking somebody or you watching somebody's YouTube video trying to figure out what's the best device, the Z Fold 5 or the S24 Ultra. That's not how you go about this thing, guys. What I want any consumer to do that's thinking about these devices, or you got a Z Fold 5 and you see the S24 Ultra coming out and you see all this hype, we gotta slow down on the hype first and foremost. Slow down on the hype, guys. People out here doing YouTube for business, so it's a business decision a lot of times when they just getting these phones. A lot of these people are getting these phones from these companies. A lot of people doing sponsored content, so don't fall for the hype first and foremost. Second of all, I need you as an individual to realize what device is it that you want. What do you want to use? When it comes to smartphones now, we got a flip type smartphone that's a foldable. We got a fold type smartphone that's a foldable. A flip is more so a phone that flips in half and just flips or folds into like a very compact thing, like a phone that flips in half. Basically, go from a phone to something super compact, which is a phone that just flips in half. And then we have a fold. A fold is actually a device that's a phone, but you can unfold it into a tablet. So those are two categories. You got your flip, you got your fold, and then you got your slab of glass, the traditional phone. So before you decide on any device, you should decide out of which category a device that you want. You should say, you know what? I want to try fold, or I want to try flip, or you know what? I'm tired of my fold. I want to go back to slab of glass. The fold isn't where it's at. But before you get out here and start comparing devices, you yourself should figure out exactly what type of device that you want. You like the S24 Ultra and make you want a slab of glass phone again? Okay, go for that. But don't sit here and try to compare these two devices and say which one is better, because to me at this point, the S24 Ultra, comparing the S24 Ultra to a Fold 5 is like comparing the S24 Ultra to a Samsung S9 tablet. Very different form factors of technology. So as consumers, I want you guys to figure out what it is you want first. Then once you figure out what type of device you want, I want you to figure out a price point. Then once you figure out a price point, I want you to figure out what are some of the must-have things that device must have. Oh, it must perform. It's got to have a Snapdragon 8 Gen 3. Oh, it must have a 2K display. Just figure out what it is you want out of a device, what type of device you want, and then you can find devices that are in line with your needs and compare those devices and find the best device for you. I just had to put that out there because I like to be 100% transparent. You may see me with some devices that you consider redundant, or you may feel like I chose one device over the other device, but as a content creator and just a very, very, very heavy tech enthusiast, guys, I don't want you to just follow me into everything that I do or think that what I'm using right now is just the best thing for you. I'm just gonna always give you my opinion on the devices that I'm using at the time because I'm on my tech journey. But if you have a Z Fold 5 and you using a Z Fold 5, you got a Z Fold 4, whatever Z Fold that you have, and you like that device and you like this form factor and you like having a foldable and you like having a display on the outside and being able to open up to a tablet type device, don't start worrying about the S24 Ultra if you prefer a foldable device over a slab of glass device. Now, if you're a slab of glasser and you want the premium, the top tier device, of course you're gonna be looking at an S24 Ultra. But I feel like we came so far in foldables where now it's 2 other foldables outside of the Fold in the United States now. You got the OnePlus Open and you got the Pixel Fold. If you're a foldable person now, those are the devices that you should be comparing and see who come out with the next best foldable. But this was just a really informal video that I wanted to put out to you guys before we start making these decisions and start having these conversations about things that kind of don't matter, because really, honestly, you should be deciding what it is you want before you go and choose any device. This is your boy BJ. I'm just being transparent. Thanks for watching. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. I'm out. Peace.